Pollution on construction sites is often overlooked, but it affects our air, water, soil, and soundscapes. Today, we'll visit a typical site and show you some civil engineering practices that reduces pollution, minimize harm, and ensure a sustainable future.
Construction is crucial to the development of society. It builds homes, roads, and schools. But behind every development lies an often ignored issue: pollution. This pollution doesn't solely arise from carelessness. It's often a byproduct of routine activities when environmental safety practices are not properly implemented. The videos shown are construction activities that generate pollution, and these are the following. During excavation and grading, disturbed soil becomes vulnerable. When it rains, sediments are washed into nearby areas or at rivers and streams, increasing soil erosion possibility, turbidity, and threatening aquatic life. Dust is released during loading, unloading, storing, and transporting of construction materials. These particles reduce air quality and pose health risks to workers and nearby residents.
Burning of waste materials. Open burning of construction waste releases toxic gases and fine particles into the atmosphere, worsening air pollution especially in the nearby areas. Noise pollution from machinery and tools. Construction noise can reach dangerous decibel levels, especially from jackhammers, concrete saws, and bulldozers. Prolonged exposure risks hearing damage and disturb nearby communities.
Concrete washout and soil contamination. Concrete washout is highly alkaline and corrosive. If disposed improperly, it can destroy vegetation, soil, and contaminate groundwater.
So, let's elaborate the preventive measures. So, first, soil and sediment control. To combat soil erosion and sediment runoff, we must install sealed fences, sediment basins, and stabilized construction entrance to trap sediment on site. Another option is by using erosion control blankets as geotextiles on slopes. Second, dust suppression. For material handling such as anapol, which generates high amount of dust, we should keep exposed surfaces damp with water or misting systems as much as possible. Overstock piles of materials with tarps and other protective materials to prevent dust from being released to the air. Air quality protection. Instead of burning waste materials, we must implement effective recycling and reuse programs to reduce the amount of waste being sent to the landfills and minimize the need for burning. In addition, we must segregate waste and label bins according to the waste composition.
Noise mitigation. To mitigate exposure to high decibels of noise, it is necessary to add noise barriers such as foam, padding, soundproof panels, or blankets, as it helps absorb and redirect noise, reducing its impact on surrounding areas. It is also encouraged for the workers to wear earmuffs or earplugs, and as much as possible, schedule noisy operations between 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. to prevent residents living nearby to be distracted on the night. Fifth, concrete washout management. For concrete washout, workers should designate a specific area for concrete washout with impermeable liners. Also, they must regularly remove and properly dispose accumulated concrete waste.
Pollution prevention begins with awareness and responsible site management. From dust control to proper waste disposal and noise regulation, each strategy will make a difference. Embracing responsible practices ensures safeness or not just for today's project but for tomorrow's need.
As future engineers, we're not only responsible for building infrastructure, but also for protecting the world it stands on. By implementing sustainable practices today, we shape a cleaner, safer, and more responsible tomorrow.